it's weird for me because I was actually raised by a stepdad. So I got my stepdad at 7 years old. He passed when I like 2 weeks before my 21st birthday, and then my real father showed up. Wow. So it's weird. We
and I almost let me add this last caveat to that.
Yeah.
And they tried to use it against me on the internet. Like, Anton got an illegitimate child out there because they found an old video where I was like, because I was about to adopt him. So I was like, I got a son or whatever. So I was kind of just like, you know what I'm saying, talking out loud. And then motherfucker, I look up on the internet, they're like, see?
We knew it.
He been lying.
We knew it. He got an illegitimate son out
like
here.
the rest of them.
Like, this motherfucker coming back to haunt me, and I ain't even did shit. I tried to take care of this little nigga. So, it's just like, I don't get it. I can't imagine been dealing with a woman, and she gonna say, you try to discipline him or you try to deal with him, and she gonna be like, don't.
That's my son.
Fuck that.
Every situation is not that. Every situation is not a bad situation. Every situation is not one where, the man feels like he has to do everything for a child. I mean, I can only speak personal experience. My son has a father, and the men that I have been with since my son has been here, because me and his dad haven't been together since he was maybe, a baby, So it has never, I don't feel like it's ever been a burden. It has never been a problem. It's never been a conversation that has been had about, the discipline or what I have to do for you and your child. Maybe because, again, I do well for myself, so I'm not really going into it expecting someone to be the provider, even though he will be. But I've never, I don't know, I just never experienced the hard part or somebody having a complaint. Even now, I have a daughter, she's 2.5. The men don't have no problem.
How old I couldn't imagine.
I'm 40, my son is 15, and my daughter is 2.
Did your son just turn 15?
In December.
December?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're not teen fuck them kids yet. You need some more time.
I mean, he's definitely, having me go through it. But when I'm thinking about the relationships or even the people that I'm dating, it's not a problem. I don't foresee it as a problem. It's just like, maybe they're courteous.
Because we
and then most of the time, some men have kids, and it just kind of balances itself out. It do, though.
It's not the same.
It
it's never going to be the same.
Because y'all barely had y'all kids for real.
Nah, it's just not the same. And you know what the worst part about this whole story is? This motherfucker could have been Shaq. Like, he's like, how Shaq had a stepfather that came into his life or whatever, or a military father or whatever, so on and so forth. Rita, how tall is Tim? Like 6'8" or some shit?
Damn.
6'9", and he just wasted that shit because he wanted to go get, man, he just wasted it. I mean, he just completely wasted it. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
It's not all bad, Anton.
Nah, man, he could have fucking made it. He could have did something with his life. Go ahead, Jess.
Being in a relationship with people, though, that don't go anywhere long term, there's a risk of it not yielding a return on your investment. Like, being in a relationship with humans kind of sucks. Like, if we not making money together, or we not, like, what, you're right, relationships are transactional. Like, what is the value of my time? And I think that, like, dating, for example, how many back when Jess did know her worth, what she was doing with these niggas in terms of spending money and like investing time and energy and emotional support and all that labor that went into those relationships, it yielded no return. What was the investment for?
Yep.
And I think that like you gotta discern what is the return on that investment and why are you doing it? And sometimes the person is like, I'm really in love with this person that I want to partner with, and the kid is there, and you're a human, and I love you too. Like, I just love you. I want to raise you because you're adorable. Like, I just feel like what if you're in love with somebody and they have a child, you creating a family. Like,
but imagine doing that, right? Imagine putting all of that time, energy, effort into the relationship for years, and then one day the woman breaks up with you, and as they're leaving, the kid is like in the back seat giving you the finger.
Ooh.
Right.
I feel like that.
You done put all of that time into it, and the kids
Shit
like,
happen.
the kids
Nah,
like, fuck you.
You supposed to get married and ride them wheels till the wheels fall off.
But is it any different?
That's
Because
the
your own
problem.
kid can do that too.
Because that's the difference between the society now and where we came
Lance
from.
trying to have these dudes in a burning
You know
building.
what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that. Get married.
To a woman that got small kids?
No, I'm saying
You don't believe in
whoever
divorce?
Who you knock up, get married.
Ooh.
No,
Y'all
Lance.
roll
I'm not
with that
disagreeing
shit.
with you on that. I'm talking
Y'all roll
about.
with that shit.
I'm talking about.
More murders going
I'm talking about
I think it should be a law.
that little nigga 9. And
Oh no, I ain't never fuck with no chick with kids.
That's
my
a
life.
family too, though, Lance. Why you don't advocate for those families?
Cause she supposed
Step
she got a
families
husband.
matter. Step
She got a
families matter.
motherfucking family.
She got a deadbeat. Stepdaddy about to come
that's her
in.
deadbeat
That's
ass
step
getting
super dad.
knocked up by a deadbeat.
No, that's
She
step
supposed to
super
got knocked up by her
dad.
husband.
He became a deadbeat.
Nah,
no,
fuck that.
you don't
Nah,
become
ain't
a
no
deadbeat.
He fell off.
No,
He told her to
no.
get up.
He got
raped
laid
her.
off.
She raped that
He
nigga.
got laid off from
Narrative is
He a
so
rape
unfounded.
He got
She a
laid
rape
off.
victim. Fuck what you talking about. He raped him and he aborted
He
that
was a
mission.
predator.
He had an abortion. You didn't, but he did. So don't get mad at him. Fuck that. He had an abortion.
No, you did not.
He had an abortion.
But we got
Some
Sierra
of
and
the
Russell.
deadbeat dads did have
She's
an
so-
abortion.
They
That's
aborted
literally
the
like, I'm
baby.
not a
They
father.
aborted
I'm
the
choosing
Wait.
not to
Oh,
be there.
Can we
I think I'm
talk
the
about
only,
that?
Am I the only one here that's a product of a step parent household?
I had a step parent
I have a
household.
step
Oh,
parent.
because y'all,
My step
y'all
parent was a
treat
white
this like
man and
it's-
did not adopt me. He adopted my
That's
white
Anton.
sister.
You know, that's
'Cause I mean-
Anton over there. Anton.
So I
Yo, I had a.
What did I do?
I had a stepmother, and she was horrible.
Plot thickens.
Horrible.
So what I want to say on this,
What did Jess say?
Listen to what
I'm a
Jesse
product
said.
of a step parent household. My stepfather adopted my white siblings and not me.
Dang.
And your stepfather is
White. And my mom is white.
Oh.
And I didn't have a
See what I'm saying?
I told you.
So wait, so
I agree, bro. I agree. Seriously. Go ahead.
So wait, so he adopted your siblings but didn't adopt you.
Well, he birthed one of my siblings is his actual child, and my middle sister, he adopted her, but he did not adopt me. But I was kind of an asshole. I was the asshole. I was smarter than him since I was 12 years
taller
old.
than him too.
Jess is taller than everybody. What y'all
That's
talking
why,
about?
that's why I already assumed that.
Jess
She was
is like
man,
6
fuck this big ass chick
and
over
Je-
there
and-
like
But
that.
I used
The
to
worst part
count his
about it-
money in the 8th grade. Like, literally, he would give me his money to count because he couldn't count his money. Like, I literally was more advanced than him